got a little scrap sorting action for you. I'm gonna rip through this tote of metal here. I'm gonna sort it out, show you the different stuff. Got a couple pieces of shower frame, extruded aluminum. That's pretty much the best aluminum you can get. I got a good mixture of stuff here, maybe 10 different categories, and I'm gonna go through, show you how it's done. Aluminum cans, I might have a pound of those around here. I cut the plugs off all these wires, and actually they're not worth anything here. They actually don't even take them, but they let me throw them in with my tin shred, like this kind of stuff, the tin metal, as long as there's not a whole lot of them. The scrapyard I'm at, almost every scrapyard these days, I'm not saying everyone will be like this, but you'll need to remove the plugs to get a better price for the wire. At this scrapyard I'm at right now, they would consider this a junk wire, and then if I cut the plugs off the ends, all of a sudden it's a number 2 insulator wire and worth about twice as much. The sun just came out. I don't want to point the camera in the sun at you, or point the camera at the sun. It's hard to see sometimes. So let's get this done. I'm gonna do a little sorting, a little processing. This scrapyard really doesn't care about these handles, but most scrapyards will want you to take these off. Some scrapyards are extremely picky. So this is how I do something like that right there. Make that our aluminum bucket. My 2 main tools are just going to be a screwdriver, which I might need for some breast faucets here in a minute. My primary tool is a pair of diagonal snippers, although these are not diagonal snippers. I usually use a pair of diagonal, I guess pliers is what you call them, but I found this guy and he works really good, so it's kind of nice. A nice long-handled snipper is what you want. Get some good leverage on there. It's a lot easier on your hands if you have a nice quality long pair. A short, cheap pair will rip up your hands bad fast. So I'm just going to process some of this stuff out real quick. I think I said that a time or two already. Get some of this out of here. This is a top off of like a shop vac. It's not it was a Bissell actually, but a shop vac type vacuum cleaner, and it's got a big electric motor in there. You could take the time to get that motor out if you want. I'm not gonna mess around with it, just throw it in my tin shed, be done with it. This is the base off of a lamp, and it's actually a concrete block there, so they don't want that. The more you break down your metals, the more valuable it becomes for the most part. Sometimes it's not really worth it to break stuff down, like going after that electric motor inside there. If it takes too much time, you're just kind of shooting yourself in the foot. You're best off moving along to something else. Nice piece of brass. Oops, I'm looking back into the sun again, aren't I? Another piece of that shower frame. Shower frames are good. Good aluminum. If you're new to my videos and you wonder how I get all this stuff, I put a scavenging link down there for you to check it out. Down in the description, if you click on that scavenger videos list, you will see how I get this. Other people do a lot of curb picking and stuff. They might give me clean aluminum for these old LED lights. Look at that LED light. I've never seen one burn up like that. It's kind of odd. They might give me clean aluminum. I'll have to ask them up to scale. Generally, a yard will probably want you to take out all that plastic, or you could just sell it for aluminum breakage. This garbage disposal is aluminum breakage. What that means is a big chunk of aluminum that's got steel and plastic and rubber and stuff attached to it. But we'll see what they want to do up there. Let's see, this will be our breakage box right here. Aluminum lid off a pot. This is dirty stainless. I'll throw that in with the aluminum breakage for now. They'll probably just weigh that together at the scale, since I don't have a whole lot. I think that's the only piece of stainless breakage. Different scrap yards will have different terminology. If you roll up into your scrap yard, they might have totally different terminology than I'm using. But it just boils down to different words for the same things in the end. So pardon me if I'm not using your vocabulary, and you might want to watch out for that if you hear stuff on YouTube. It could be totally different than your scrap yard. Scrap yards are a lot different. I might get a #1 insulated copper wire for that ballast wire. This is all #2 insulated copper wire. I'm not going to have enough cans to weigh, so I'm just going to throw them in with my aluminum. It's only like 5 cents difference or so. Nice little brass bits on these tubes. This came off of these faucets, I'm pretty sure. Definitely came off some sort of faucet. I don't see a screw on this guy. One way or the other will get him. Maybe. Well, I might not have to take that off. Oh, there it goes. There wasn't any kind of thing holding that on whatsoever, except for corrosion. Actually, I wish I had my diagonal pliers with me today. There's one drawback of having a plier, and I would normally cut these little brass pipes out of here. That's not that big of a difference, but I mean copper pipes. What did I say, brass? Stupid. stainless steel screw. I need my channel locks. Add channel locks to the list of tools I'm using today. Them little dudes were really on there. I jammed my screwdriver in there. I can't get it out. Anyways, I've never had that happen before. I was trying to pop that piece of plastic out of there. Worry about that later, I guess. On with the show. These are stainless steel. I found these in a recent video. Those might be like 6 or 7 pounds, 5 pounds a piece or so. I don't know what they were, some kind of mounting brackets, braces, dealy things. Nice stainless steel. So that was a really nice find. 4 of those, 10 each, 40 bars of stainless steel right there. It's a nice little bit, nice little chunks. Ballasts, I'm pretty sure have their own category. Sometimes it's different scale operators will do different things. They might just tell me to throw this in with my tin, or maybe with the low grade electric motor, or they might have their own category or whatever. It all balances out in the end, pretty much. Got some brake pads. It's a steel bar with the brake pad on there, so it's gonna go in with the tin. I don't think I brought any short steel with me today. Short steel is always going to be just a touch more than tin. Tin can have plastic stuck to it and stuff. As long, you know, other materials, wood and plastic and rubber, as long as there's not a bunch of it. That's going to be like a junk wire right there. It's really not going to be enough to weigh, so just kind of set that to the side for now. An e-cigarette. It might be a brass. It's actually kind of got a red tint to it, like it's a copper. I don't know if the GoPro can pick that up. There's like a little copper tint to it, and there's a silver tint to it too. It almost looks like a aluminum. It almost looks like a brass plated, copper plated aluminum, which is kind of odd. I think there's actually some gold plate in there too, maybe in the circuitry somewhere. Anyways, I'm just gonna throw that in with let's see what they want to do with this piece here, this piece of copper. Let's talk to the scale about that. There's another piece of brass. Look at that, someone's radiator cap off your car. I wonder if I should keep that. That could probably come in handy for someone, don't you think? It's a piece of stainless steel. Anybody know what that doohickey is? It kind of looks like a magnet, but it's not. It's an old key holder where the key broke off. Keys are brass. Okay, I'm not gonna stick my screwdriver in there today or this time. These are really corroded on here. I don't know if I've ever wrestled with a more stubborn faucet before. That thing was really corroded on there. A real pain. Man, I already broke that one loose. I broke it loose twice and it still won't budge. There we go. Jeez. I've never had a couple faucets be more of a pain than these two. Sheesh. I think it made me work up a sweat. Oh. Come on. There you go. Look at that. I wore it down so much I turned it yellow. I wore that thing down. Sheesh. I normally would take these other nuts off here, but they're so corroded on there, they're just frozen. I'm not gonna mess with it. I'm just gonna knock this plastic off the best I can. See what they say. A lot of scrap yards would give you a dirty brass for that piece. This place will probably give me clean. It's just up to them, whatever they want to do. Wouldn't everything being difficult? Sheesh. It's really not any fun processing scrap metal when so many different little things give you trouble. It just gets annoying. It should just be such a simple thing, you know? Done it 10,000 times. Make a video about it. One stubborn piece after the next. We got the job done. Never ever, never ever, never ever, ever, ever have I had that happen. I might just end up giving them my screwdriver for dirty brass. Okay. Here's a big piece of tin shit. Like a movie theater divider, line divider deal. It's shot. I probably would have kept it. Oh well. So this is probably gonna be a number 1 insulated copper wire. Depends on the scale operator, they might call it number 2. It's no big deal, doesn't weigh that much. Number 2 insulated copper wire. It's like vacuum cleaner cords, television cords, appliance cords, small appliance cords. Low grade junk wire. Got some clean brass and some dirty brass in there. These ballasts, nice stainless steel chunks. Aluminum breakage with a piece of dirty stainless or tin shred. Got some clean aluminum with maybe a piece of aluminum breakage. Pot and pan cans, shower frame. All right, clean up my mess. What will we do without plastic? Plastic, 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 more plastic. Can we get more plastic, please? That's what we need. More plastic. Tin can, aluminum can, in the scrapyard dumpster. So not a bad load. When I come to the scrapyard, I don't try to break the bank. Take you for a spin, take a lap around the track. I don't work here. Is this your dog?
Yeah.
Hi, Pooch. Did you just find him? You can use a long number 2 piece of copper. Insulated copper. It's a pooch! No, you like her better? Alright. Oodles and oodles. This is their breakdown area. That's where they chop stuff up. That's the little chop shop right there. They go at big pieces of metal with torches and stuff right over there. Well, I hope you enjoyed this little show. I hope at least one person out there learned a little bit of something. As always, thanks for watching.